Hello, BNI Greece. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for your continued leadership. It is such an honor to be here with you today, esteemed business leaders from across Greece and across the world. I really appreciate the opportunity to share with you some of what's happened over the last year, and then as we look at the exciting road ahead for BNI Greece and for BNI as a global organization. Again, thank you so much for having me. It's a huge honor to play a role in the BNI Greece National Conference. I'd like to start off by just saying, welcome to the special event. I hope that this is a transformational event for you. And what do I mean by that? Well, rarely do we have the opportunity to come together with other business leaders from across the country and also across the world to refocus and re-energize and think bigger about the future. And that's what this national conference is all about. So I hope you take me up on that opportunity and that challenge to use this as the beginning for all that's to come for you personally and professionally, and that this is really a transformational event. I know it can be if we let it. So let's dive in. We know that BNI has always had these core values which have been at the heart of everything that we do. We are honored to have a chance to exemplify these core values every day. And as I talk to CEOs from other organizations around the world, they often ask, what fuels the success of BNI members and BNI directors? And I point to these core values. And these core values have been so key to the last year of success that you have made possible. Each one of them has informed key decisions that we together have made as an organization, and that I know that you have made when supporting members in your region and your countries. And so I want to say thank you for continuing to exemplify and strengthen these core values. They are the bedrock for BNI's bright future ahead. And so I want to also thank you for continuing to make BNI the gold standard in safe and effective networking. We have seen that BNI Online is incredibly powerful, that it has become a permanent part of the BNI platform. It's become a permanent option for current and future BNI members who are looking to connect with business leaders in their region, in their country, and just globally to achieve more than they ever thought possible. And so I want to thank all of you for continuing to make sure that BNI is the gold standard in both safe and effective networking. And as we're doing that, we will be doing our part to be a very responsible organization supporting the health and safety of business leaders and their families and communities around the world. So keep up the great work on that front. I want to just say how excited I am that moving forward, we have two opportunities to support BNI members in a way that is most convenient and productive for them. BNI in person, but also BNI online, of course. And we want to be able to serve BNI members in a way that's most productive for them at a given point in time. And it may be over time that they decide that a different format is better for them, and that's fine. We want to be there to support them through those various transitions. And we want to make sure no matter what, that they always have access to their trusted network. And that's the BNI global family of business leaders. And so I want to take a moment to talk about your achievements over the last year. It's been incredible to see what all of you continue to achieve. Of course, the fourth quarter of 2020, all of you did a terrific job with the Restart the World campaign. We have been so focused ever since the first quarter of last year on restarting the business community and helping people think bigger about the road ahead. And one of the ways that we've been doing that is by encouraging them to ask themselves the question of what they could do now that they could not do before. What could they do now that they could not do before? And we've continued to find huge opportunity, and our members have continued to find huge opportunity within that question. What can they do now? What can you do now that you could not do before, given the technology, given the new ways that people are connecting, all within the context of those proven core values and all the great training and mentorship that comes with the BNI family. And so congratulations on a terrific Restart the World campaign where you created BNI's 36th year of growth. What an amazing fourth quarter right up until the very last hour of 2020 you were launching chapters around the world. And of course, every time a new chapter launches, new possibility is created in the world. People that were previously working on their own now are working together. And we know that more things happen, more positive things happen when people are working together. And so you help make that happen, particularly with chapter launch in the Restart the World campaign in the fourth quarter. And as a result, many of you are wearing this pin on your lapel right now. I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you for your leadership and just how fun it was in a really disrupted year, a really disrupted quarter, to focus on something so fun and so positive as to help business leaders come together in a really productive and fun way. Not only creating referrals and closed business, but of course, creating opportunity and creating jobs and creating relationships that we know will span a lifetime. And so I want to congratulate each and every one of you who are wearing these lapel pins right now. Also, when we look at what's happening right now, I want to say congratulations. Just in February, 1.3 billion in closed business. As I always say, you are the best economic stimulus package there is, because the referrals that you're making happen will provide opportunity and revenue for BNI members for months and years to come. So you really are the best economic stimulus package there is. And we saw that in February, just like we saw it over the last 12 months, $16 billion in closed business. It's an incredible amount of economic activity and over 11 million referrals. Again, those are going to produce opportunity for months and years to come. And so great job on these achievements. It's just incredible to see what you are enabling in the global business world. So we also surpassed 10,000 chapters. This was a vision that Dr. Meisner had years and years ago. And in 2020, our 35th year, you surpassed 10,000 chapters. And just today, we are crossing past 10,100 chapters and onward. So it's really exciting to see every single chapter that launches. Their unique personalities, but they all are focused on our core values, our business systems, the tools, the training, all the mentorship that you provide. So congratulations on achieving Mission 10K and continuing to move onward and upward. It's a lot of fun to see. I want to, in particular, congratulate the 10,000th chapter, the Phoenix chapter in Chennai CBDA in India. They are the 10,000th chapter. And so we continue to march forward and launch more chapters. And again, it's a lot of fun to watch all that activity. And BNI Online, as I mentioned before, has been incredibly productive, more productive than we ever thought. We thought it would be productive, but it's even been more productive. And it continues to get better every day. I want to thank our technology team. I want to thank our BNI Online team for working closely together to make BNI Online better and better and better. It's incredible to see. And so we're seeing more women take part in BNI Online, which is terrific. More people in rural areas, but also in urban areas, and more people that are early in their career, accessing all the value of BNI via BNI Online. So we're excited to restart in-person meetings in regions and countries when and where it's appropriate to do so. But we know that we always have BNI Online as a very powerful platform at all times going forward. And so we thank all of you for leading the way with BNI Online. Of course, we had a great brand refresh not so long ago, and now we're seeing that brand take flight in all kinds of ways. I want to thank our marketing team and again, all of you field leaders who played such a big role in that project. That was a big project, an exciting project, but it involved meetings around the world with a lot of members and a lot of BNI leaders talking about what we want the future of the BNI brand to represent. And of course, building off our rich heritage as a springboard. And I think the result is beautiful. And I think it really represents the organization and our bright future very, very well. So continue to put that brand everywhere and anywhere, and everywhere people see it. We want them to understand that we are here to help them be more successful than they ever thought possible. I also want to just say congratulations to all of you on the different marketing campaigns that have been taking place. And they've been a lot of fun to participate in. And we hope that they help to tell the story of BNI. Our goal with any of these marketing campaigns is to let the global business community know that BNI is a powerful platform, that we're here to help their business be successful. We're here to help them have fun while being successful. And these campaigns help make that message more widespread throughout the world. So we hope that you continue to engage with the powerful marketing campaigns that are underway now and also throughout the balance of 2021. I also want to congratulate each of you and our technology team for BNI Connect celebrating 10 years of history. It's amazing when you look at the graphic here on the lower right, the different stages of BNI Connect. I want to thank Stephen Schwartz in particular and Pedro Ferraz and our entire global technology team. They do a great job of continuously enhancing the features that are available via BNI Connect and the other systems that tie into BNI Connect. And the way that they do that is they listen to input very carefully from members and directors. They follow a very methodical process to make sure that the features that they are rolling out are the most helpful for BNI members and directors. So it's really impressive to see how often new features are coming out now. It's great to see that. We celebrate each one of them. And also just the integrity of the system. You know, the uptime is just incredible. Usually it's 100%. That's hard to achieve, especially in a global organization with lots of innovation happening, but they do it very frequently. And so we appreciate our global technology team and all of you that have played a big role in selecting the enhancements, piloting the enhancements, and continuing to provide feedback so we can make BNI Connect as powerful a system as possible. And I think I speak for everyone when I say that BNI Connect is an incredible system today, and yet it is only at the beginning of the future of what it will become. It will become even more of an essential resource for business leaders around the world. So lots of other programs happening across the globe, as you can see here, and they span from technology to marketing and communications to training. These platforms are each very powerful platforms to help our members build the kind of business that they are very proud of and that is sustainably successful. As we always say, we want BNI members to be sustainably successful. We don't want them to be successful today, not successful tomorrow. We want them to be sustainably successful over the long term. And BNI is the perfect platform to help them be sustainably successful and to have fun along the way. And these tools help them do just that. So thank you to all of the BNI leaders around the world who have played a pivotal role in these enhancements to the platform. So here is where we stand. In fact, we are beyond these numbers, and it's just an honor, as always, to have a chance to support each of you. Never in my life would I have imagined that I'd have a chance to support terrific and esteemed, thoughtful, purpose-driven business leaders like you, but it's such an honor, and I learned so much from each of you. And I know while these numbers are exciting, I think I speak for all of us around the world when I say that these are just the beginning. We know that BNI's core values and the proven processes that BNI has created over its 36-year period can help hundreds of millions of business people, again, in the communities in which they operate. That's the entire world. So we want to do that. And the larger we become, the more we can do for each individual member and chapter, and the more we can do for each individual director. So very exciting accomplishments. And at the same time, we are just at the beginning of our exciting road ahead. So let's talk about that. So when I think about things that are coming up here in 2021, we're really optimistic about there being a resolution to the current disruption. We're monitoring, of course, the data. Every day we continue to consult with outside experts to make sure that we're doing our best to support each of you around the world. National directors continue to lead the way. I just want to take a moment to recognize the very important role that national directors play. They are in meetings around the clock, nights and weekends, to make sure that in all projects we're positioned optimally to help members and directors, but they have been especially important in the TMR project. And so we appreciate all of their leadership, and we just want to challenge each of us to think bigger about what BNI Online now means. So when certain regions are going back to in-person meetings, we see from the data a lot of members and chapters are going to want to stay online, and that's terrific. So we have a chance now to launch online chapters and to launch in-person chapters. And so we really see the opportunity to serve at least twice as many business leaders moving forward with these two formats. The master connector concept is really a powerful one. And, it's a concept that I really wish I embraced earlier in my life as an entrepreneur. Like many of you and like many of our members and visitors around the world, we tend to think as an entrepreneur about, solving problems and challenges and achieving opportunities ourselves. And we know that we are better when we work with others and through others. And so BNI Master Connectors is all about helping small and medium-sized businesses, growth-oriented businesses, understand that they can position themselves as master connectors in their community, even in a region or even at a country level, even at a global level. And by doing so, they become more valuable and more influential, and they can help grow their business while helping others grow their business. So it really captures the spirit of Giver's Gain, and it really helps connect us as business leaders so that we have more fun, but we're also more productive and we're contributing back to our communities and other fellow businesses in the area. So we hope that you embrace every element of the Master Connector concept. And I just want to say it's been a huge honor to work with Robert Scrobe and Dr. Meisner on the connector effect, which outlines what the Master Connector concept is all about. And so writing that book has been a lot of fun with Ivan and Robert Scrobe. And let me just say that I've learned so much being a co-author with both of them, and continue to learn, from them. And I just appreciate their passion for putting this book together. And so it was an honor to play a small role in that book. So I hope you have a chance to read it if you have not already. And all the proceeds go to the BNI Foundation. So I want to touch on an opportunity for every member in every chapter and every director in the world. So I didn't have a chance to understand this concept until about my third year in BNI, that bigger chapters really do produce a lot more referrals and a lot more closed business. And it sounds like an obvious thing, but until you take a look at the numbers, you don't fully appreciate how impactful it is. And so when you take a look at this slide, you see what the impact is going from 25 members to 50. Imagine when you go from 50 to 100 or 100 to 200. Imagine how much economic activity is happening with a chapter of those sizes. And so we want to encourage every chapter to grow. And we're not encouraging them to grow for any other reason than we know that they'll be more successful. We know that they'll have a chance to build more relationships. And we know that they'll have a chance to contribute more to their community, to their region, and to their country. So those are the reasons that we are really focused on inviting chapters to think about 2021 as a key opportunity to grow their chapter, whether they're meeting in person or online or in different formats at different points in the year. As different transitions happen, they should be able to grow throughout that period, really by inviting purpose-driven business leaders from their community. And that's what it's always been about, and that's what it's about today. I think the key point here is that there is so much power as chapters grow. So we encourage all of you to invite BNI chapters to focus on growth this year and to share some of these statistics with them, because I think they're really eye-opening. We are also really excited to plan ahead, and our next campaign will be Race to Success, and that will be all about setting goals and making sure we're hitting those goals and going beyond and having fun along the way. So I know our marketing team will be sharing more information in the months to come. So there are lots of national conferences happening here in the coming months. I want to challenge each and every one of you to not only, of course, attend your national conference, but also to attend at least one other national conference. And I can tell you, every time I see someone doing that, they have a lot of fun, they learn a lot, and they build really high quality relationships. And it's within that moment that they start to see their business more as a global business. And I've seen when that aha happens, and they really find a lot of fulfillment and just a lot of opportunity as they go from being a regional business to a national business to a global business. And BNI is the perfect platform from which to do that. And so I would encourage all of you, I would challenge all of you to consider attending this year at least one other national conference, if not more than one other national conference. This is a great year to perhaps attend 5 national conferences, and I guarantee you, you will have a lot of fun and you will experience a lot of lifelong learning, and you will build a lot of quality relationships, and you may even reimagine the future of your business. All very positive things. So, of course, our global convention is coming up in Miami, October 6th through 9th. We encourage all of you to engage with BNI's global convention in Miami this year. It's going to be our biggest and best event ever, and it's going to be a ton of fun. There's going to be all kinds of ways to engage with this event. Be on the lookout for more information as it comes out, but we really encourage you to go ahead and block your calendars now to engage with this event October 6th through October 9th, just not too far off. I want to thank everyone who is continuing to exemplify BNI's core values, including folks like Kevin and David who have continued to support the BNI Foundation, and all the folks that have supported the foundation for so long. And it's having such a terrific impact in the lives of children around the world. It's a great way that we exemplify Givers Gain. It's a great way that we honor Beth Meisner, who put so much of her talent and passion into helping provide opportunities for children who otherwise wouldn't have those opportunities. So we really want to thank the Meisner family for their very generous donations. And I want to thank Kevin and David and others that are involved in the BNI Foundation for continuing to touch the lives of so many around the world in the spirit of Givers Gain. We encourage everyone to engage with the BNI Foundation at some point in 2021. And so my challenges for you as we think about the road ahead are really simple. We want to continue to be in a sprint and recover mindset. We want to continue to focus on our own health and wellness so that we can support all those around us. BNI is such a fun place to invest our time and our energy, and we always want to be bringing our best to the organization. So to do that, we want to focus on our individual health and wellness, and we want to follow kind of a sprint and recover mindset where we contribute everything we can to our members and our fellow directors. And at the same time, we make sure we get some time off so that we can focus on our wellness. It's a great time to reimagine your future. I can tell you that the future has never been brighter for you as a leader in the business community, you as a leader in BNI. And it really is a great time to be very intentional about that future. What are all the things that we've learned over the last year? What can we do now that we could not do before? That question continues to excite and open possibilities to each of us. So continue to ask yourself that question, continue to focus on that question with your team, and I know that you'll find huge possibility within that. So these are my challenges for each of you. These core values will continue to power everything that we do, and we're so honored to have these foundational, rock solid core values informing what we do today and what we do in the future. These are timeless core values that are positive and proven. And so we're very thankful to Dr. Meisner and all the great leaders who built these core values over time. We continue to exemplify and strengthen these today. And so just remember that each day is a new beginning. It's an opportunity to think bigger about your future, to think bigger about the impact that you can have, not only on your business, but on your family and your community, on your region, your country, and on the world overall. And just know, as you're doing that, the BNI family is here to ensure that you are more successful than you ever thought possible, and that you're having fun along the way. And so I want to thank you for allowing me to share a few thoughts with you during your national conference. I want to thank you for your passion and leadership over the last year. And I hope that you're as excited as I am about the road ahead. The road ahead for BNI has never been bigger. It's never been brighter than it is right now. So I wish you a terrific national conference. Thank you, and onward. Take care.